All right, well, had the opportunity to meet up with Jason and Brian, and we were talking in the parking lot, and we were wondering, I think that this is our first dive we've done together in 2026. The last time we dove was at the very end of the year, and then I went on vacation and then had to do a business trip to the UK and just never hooked up with Jason and Brian. So here we're at. Decided to meet up right after work and do a dive. Got the Sidemount rig out and it felt really good diving with it. The last time I dove Sidemount was when I dove my Sidewinder for the very last time. So I believe I sold my Sidewinder just before Christmas and did not get the opportunity to dive Sidemount since. Over by Vallecitos, there is this eel, and if you know Vallecitos Point very well and you know where the sheephead den is, you know where this eel is. And this eel is such a cool eel. He just kind of chills there with all these shrimp that are all around him, and I'm assuming those shrimp clean them throughout the day. I thought during this dive we'd see a ton of sheep crab because I saw other people's posts, but this was the only sheep crab I saw, and it was going to town with whatever this thing it is that it's eating. I have no idea what it is. Some kind of kelp or dead kelp, no idea. Here's a nudie climbing up the wall. We continued to make our way south of Vallecitos Point, and just before the cathedral, there were a ton of lobster just hanging out. They weren't hiding in their holes like they usually do. They were all kind of walking about freely in the kelp patch. Here you'll see a couple of decent-sized lobster in the crab patch, and then you'll see a school of lobster or a pod of lobster. I don't know what the right word is, but there's like an all-you-can-eat buffet of lobster. You can see them grouped up here, and then under the ledge here, you'll see here they were like all scurrying back into their crack. And here's probably like a dozen lobster here. And there's a bigger one just kind of like trying to keep things in order. So turned and started to head north, and I just kind of followed this crack to see how many lobster I would find. And there were quite a bit. This is in about 45 feet of water just before the canyon drop off. This is Jason. He's rocking the Sidemount rig as well. He's in a katana too. And even more lobster in the crack. This was definitely the lobster dive. Obviously we're in the preserve, so we're not taking any lobster home, but there were a lot of lobster. In actuality, I don't think any of these lobster are really of legal size. I don't have my gauge. I actually don't know where my gauge is, but I don't think any of these lobster really meet the California requirements for size. Here's a cool little halibut just sitting at the canyon's ledge here. I got up on it, so I think I made it nervous and it swam away. Good size halibut. It's probably not legal size either. It's probably like 3 feet. But it was fun to hang out with lobster. And here I found this cool little horn shark. Got to get out diving. Hope to see you down below.